Preparing for the worst, survival is the thirst. A channel for the purpose where the burst safety comes first. Rural report guiding you through the storm. When disaster strikes, we'll keep you informed. Gather your gear, stock up your pantry. When the world goes dark, we'll guide you to sanity. From shelter to first aid, we'll cover it all. On Rural Report, we stand tall. Prepping for the unknown, it's our mission. With tips and tricks for your prepping ambition. Stay prepared, stay informed. Join us as we weather the storm.
Hello again and welcome back everybody to another edition of the Rural Report. I am your Rural 2 IC, and where this video goes, I hope it's going to be somewhat fun for you as it is for me, and I'll show you what I mean. So the last couple of Sundays we have been showing off the different things that I'm going to be taking with me to Bugout Weekend 2025. If you don't know what I am talking about, I have several videos talking to Vision Preparedness himself, who is putting it on, and the kind of inspiration behind it, Mike from Hudson Valley Prepping and Surviving. Both really good channels. Go check them out. But this one is going to be a mixture, a hodgepodge, if you will, and I will start pulling stuff out here. And the reason why I am just kind of all over the place at the start of this is because part of this is me. I went and I bought it mostly based off of your suggestions. I've asked you guys when I made the very first video on what you would like to see and what you would like recommendation-wise of what I should bring. Some of you took it a step further and sent me things, which, don't get me wrong, who doesn't love free stuff? Definitely one of the people that I don't require stuff, right? It's nice to get stickers and patches and hats and things like that. I also don't mind buying anything. I buy lots of merchandise off of the smaller, medium, and even the bigger channels too. I'm fans of all of it. But okay, let's just jump into it. So one of the first things that one of you guys sent me when I was talking about how much stuff I am going to be bringing along, sent me, as I knock everything over, sent me a pair of these luggage straps here. Now, I am actually quite a big fan of these because normally on these luggage straps, if you can see right here, there's an extra button. So normally you do this and it lets go, but see, it's still intact because there is a safety button right here. And so this is going to be for my bigger things. I can make this go out to quite a bit of length and dangle a lot of things off of my pack, so to speak. So I'm not going to mention names on who sent me stuff, but this is one that I'm actually very happy about. Not saying that I'm not happy about any of them, but I will definitely be putting that to use on Bugout Weekend and a whole bunch of the other ones, because who doesn't need that sort of thing? Next is going to be this that I bought. This is as you can see here, a vacuum seal bag. This is what is going to have mainly my clothes and probably my pillow and some of the other stuff to keep it weather tight and to save space, right? The only thing is, though, is I thought I clicked on the variety pack, and this is probably not going to give full thing because I don't have the room. This is the extra large pack. So apparently I bought a box of 10 of these things, and yes, I have tested it out. I put in a whole bunch of stuff, set the vacuum cleaner on it, and yeah, it works out really, really well. So that is always fun. The next one is another thing that I bought. Just in case we have some warm days or even warm nights, I went ahead and got me a fan. This is battery packed down here. This does go through and adjust so I can do different angles. My tent has an actual vent inside the tent on the bottom. so that way I can actually stick this on the floor and suck in cold air through there. Or if I want, I can dangle this from the top, or we can figure out something. I've got all sorts of cordage and everything. One of the reasons that I like this, not only does this go through and do all sorts, you can see the little thing, it'll tell you what speed you're on and all that, but it gives me a nightlight too. Who doesn't love that, right? Gives me a couple of different settings there, pretty daggone bright. And yeah, you can also charge it and charge things off of it. So this is not only a fan, a light, but I can also charge different devices off of it. Very lightweight for what it is. Yes, it's a kind of bulky for everything, but I think this is one of the things that I have been wanting to get, so that way it gave me the excuse to get it and to test it out. So there you go. Let me see if I can get that up into there so you guys can see everything front, back. Very, very nice. So super excited about that one there. Next is going to be, if I can get over here and get to it. Actually, let's hold off on that for just a sec. So I did want to do some fishing. And when I was going into it, I actually bought me one of these pocket fishing poles right here. And this does telescope out. Um, this one right here wasn't very much. I want to say is less than $10 for this. But when it comes to this, I was not going to put a reel on here. I wanted it to be very apocalyptic, right? Um, it's one of them things that I was going to test it as somebody went out and they bought it just like this. One of the things in the emergency kit that I had was a pocket fishing set. I was basically going to use this as a cane pole and see how well I could get. And it was going to be some fun. Did I expect to catch anything? Not really, but it'd been fun if I did. One of you decided to, I don't know, because I never showed off my fishing stuff. I guess didn't think that it was going to do the job, and sent me this. Now, this is the cutest, tiniest little reel right here. Keep in mind, okay, here's my finger. Here's how big the reel is to that. I mean, I could almost wrap my finger all the way around that. And this does not run along the eyelets or anything because there is no eyelets. It actually runs inside of the pole. This does telescope out just a little bit, not too much. Um, but yeah, so to give you an idea, there's that one. Here is this one here. So this one does have a little bit of length on it. This one will extend a heck of a lot bigger, where this one only sticks out maybe another 6 8 inches or so, and that's about it. So this one is definitely coming with me because one of you sent it in, and I think it's adorable. But we will see. I don't know if I'm going to take this one along or not. Granted, I can probably shove this in some sort of nook or cranny or something along those lines. And I just now realized that this thing screws off. So now I'm kind of curious. Oh, it looks like there's some storage down there. Did not realize it did that. So there's some things right there because we're going to be doing some fishing when we go to Bugout weekend. Now, before I get into some of the last bit of stuff there, I did have one of you tell me that or actually formed in a way of a question. You asked if I had uh, the tent lines, and because my original two-person tent that I normally would be bugging out with does not come with tent structure lines, and this one is quite a bit bigger of a tent, and so it comes with the secure lines. And they said, if I do, what is my means of a trip hazard? There's going to be 80 plus people there, and there's probably going to be people walking around at night, whether to go to the bathroom, go to the car, just even walking back and forth between tents, and whatever else. People are going to be walking around, and it's hard to see line. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I just so happen to remember that I have this. Now, if you guys can't see what that is right there, this is actually for night fishing. Okay. Yes, Rural is a pretty okay fisherman, and I do enjoy fishing. But what this is here is your holder if you don't know what I'm talking about. So, this is the little plastic holder, and there is two sets of clips in there. There is this inner clip on this side and this outer clip on this side. This outer clip normally goes on a fishing rod, but I'm going to put it on the tent line because that inner one holds the glow stick. So I have enough here that I can put a glow stick on every single one of my tent lines um, every single night and still have quite a few of these left over. So that way, it's for safety, right? Uh, Probably in an apocalypse thing, you're probably not going to want to light up and do different things, but for the average uh, kind of camp out sort of thing, it is a good idea to have that sort of a safety thing, right? Whether we are bugging out or not bugging out, doing your best to mitigate any sort of injury or anything along those lines is a really good thing to do. And I want to see if it works. I don't see why it wouldn't work, but we'll actually get to see, and we'll see if anybody else has some other ideas. Because some of the content that I want to do is I want to walk around and showcase other people's setups and things like that, so that way we can share the different tips and tricks and good ideas and things like that. Next, I'm going to bring this out. So this is a big bag, and inside of this big bag, and I'm not done yet. And just to kind of showcase, this is how full this grocery bag is all the stuff that I'm going to be putting on the free table. Now, I'm not going to pull out everything in here because there is quite a bit of stuff. Um, but it's going to be, and then let me turn that on. This is mainly a bunch of ferro rods and fire starting pieces that's going to be in that one. This one is a whole bunch of these little containers, almost kind of like the candy tins for like char cloth, or you can store things or anything like that. So I'm taking a whole thing of that one. This one is a whole hodgepodge of stuff of more fire starting, a lot of ferrocerium rods, a lot of little clips, and handmade paracord apparatuses, whether it be keychains or anything along those lines. I also am going to be bringing one of these little pouches that you can do on your backpack or anything along those lines. And I think it'll be a good thing for somebody to be able to reach down and pick that up off the free table, because hopefully they'll be able to use it. I've got a ton of them, and I figured, hey, why not go through and spread the wealth around? And there's a lot of little different clips and molly webbing and all sorts of different things on here. And so hopefully somebody will get a good use out of that. And then last but not least, one of you, I guess, didn't think I had enough flashlights and sent me this. And this charges USB. It does have right there a tiny little solar. It is incredibly bright. You can go through and focus the beam, make it wider or narrow. It does go through and give you a dim as well as a security. Um, it is very, very lightweight. It is a single LED in there. And the person that sent this put a note in and said that, one, this is for me, on the condition that I take it with me and test it out as I'm supposed to, but that this is supposed to go on the free table. So they sent me two of these. And so I have one that I will be testing out, and one is going to go into the free bag. And thank you to who sent that in, because whoever is going to Bug Out Weekend, if you would like to have a little tiny flashlight that is pretty nice, check it out. It's going to be on the free table. So that is over there. Now, the last two things is what I'm going to laugh at. If you stuck with me this far, guess what? You rock. You've stuck with me for about 15 minutes through this, and I'm not sure what to think. Okay, so let me get number one, and this is what one of you have sent to me. And so, if you don't know what that is, yeah, it's something inside of a bag. Here's how flat it is. Actually, the bag's a little bulgy on that side. It's thinner than my finger. I'm poking up here, so it's maybe 3-4 inches or so. But let me go ahead and open this up and pull this out. And here you go. Can anybody tell me what this is? Anybody at all? Take a guess. There you go. There's a side view, bottom view, side view, top view, front view. Well, here, for anybody who cannot guess what this is, if I pull this strap out of the way and I unclasp it here, here is the defining moment of what this is. That's right. It is a toilet. And you're going, rural, how in the world are you going to go in that thing? Well, fear not. There is these little finger holes right here that when you pull this, it goes and yeah, and it's rated for 300 pounds. Now, I can't fully pull this all the way up without locking everything in, but as you can see, it collapses upon itself to make it to where you can store it much easier. And you twist it, it locks into place. As you saw, there was some bags in there that comes with it, as well as the stuff that you put in it. So this is the powder that you go when you're going to go to the bathroom. So there is bathrooms there available, but one of you said that uh, what happens if you're out somewhere and maybe it's not a good idea to be wandering around your area. And so I guess it was the testing out that was going to be it. um, I got it. It came in the mail. So guess what? I'm going to test it. I'm not going to test it on camera. I'm going to spare all of you that. But I'm sure in those amount of days, nature will call, and I will put it to use and give you my review of what it is. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe it may come in more handy than I think. But hey, I guess I get it. The last piece, though, and this is where I don't know if this is like really kind of funny or if somebody's trying to tell me something or what it is. Okay. But of all people, a female subscriber had a very similar idea, but instead of a toilet, they sent me a plastic urinal. Now, this does come with a funnel that you can put on here so it can become a women's urinal. I won't be testing that part out. Um, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Take the cap off, urinate, put the cap back on, and empty it at your earliest convenience. I suppose if I wake up at 2 a.m. and I don't want to leave my tent, I suppose I will be using this to test out. Um, I mean, I put some water in it. It didn't leak, so I don't see why this is going to fail or be anything. Uh, but who knows, right? It may surprise me and turn out to be something really useful and that I like. But there you go. So that's my miscellaneous hodgepodge stuff that has either been sent to me by you, the subscriber, or that I have bought myself that I have not showcased yet. I will not be showcasing everything. I do want to leave a few things to the surprise, if you will. But I thought some of this was some of the more interesting stuff, as well as a lot of the subscriber stuff. I know of at least two more packages coming in. Uh, I don't need any more stuff. Okay. I appreciate it. I love that you guys want to participate and help and send rural stuff, but my bags are about to burst at the seam. So gratefully and humbly, yeah, I don't think that I can take any more stuff to Bug Out Weekend. So if you are thinking about sending me stuff, save it. Trust me, I don't need a thing. So, but there we go, right? Um, but that's about it for what it is on this video. It went a little bit longer than I expected. I hope that you got some chuckles and some laughs and some other things. We went over the other stuff. If you have missed my other Sunday videos, then you have missed the solar panel. You have missed the solar generator. You have missed my food videos and all that. So there is probably going to be one, two other videos, maybe some more. We are coming up to about a month out, so there's not much time uh, for me to kind of really get some things organized before I really need to buckle down and get this all packed and squared away. I will try my hardest to do a video or at least post pictures of all of my stuff laid out and me trying my hardest to carry everything in one trip. So you can see that it's probably going to end up on the meme on the internet on how much stuff I actually have. Um, this has grown probably way beyond what I ever envisioned that this is going to be, but hey, it's Bug Out Weekend. The whole point is to test your gear, and a very good amount of it is brand new gear that I need to test. So this will be fun. Hopefully, the next time that I go to Bug Out Weekend, I can go a lot more minimalistic and probably be just as comfortable. So, but that's what I've got for you guys. So I hope that you got a little something out of this. I am still taking suggestions on the content that you would like to see while I'm out there. Um, I've gotten a whole bunch of different ideas on how you want me to do it. I had people say that they want me to do it more like Survivor Man style, kind of, how a day kind of goes. The waking up, breakfast, what you're doing throughout the day, the different meals, the way you end, and things like that, and kind of making a documentary. I kind of like that idea. But I think it'll be a mixture of a lot of different things. So it's going to be interesting. Again, it's my first time going to this, so I'm not entirely sure what all content I'll be getting. I just got to try and remember that not only am I there to enjoy myself, but as a content creator, I need to get content while I'm there, right? So, but thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you got something out of this. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you have an amazingly blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come, and with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.